Hey there guys, it's Mia here. I am so excited. I am so excited about this quick live today, and I was just thinking about it this morning, and it's what is next for you? Like literally what is next for you? And it's a mindset live. My only goal is to support you in reaching bigger for yourself in this upcoming year, because we've got a couple more months left. And what's next for you is going to be based on how you're thinking up here, right? I'm Mia Redrick, business and life consultant. I got started in my company over 20 years ago, and I simply made a decision what would be next for me as it related to my work. And I wanted to figure out how to renegotiate the way that I earned. And that's what I do today. Fast forward, I've had the opportunity to coach, hey Sophia, thousands of women literally around the world and help them figure out how to take their knowledge, their gifts, their talent, their experience, how to package it differently so they can work from the comfort of their homes or anywhere that they choose in the world, so that they could have the flexibility. Maybe they wanted to work just 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. Maybe they want to work from the comfort of their home instead of having to go to an office. Maybe they want maybe they're a coach or consultant already, and they just didn't know how to leverage what they were doing for higher fees or to stop trading time for dollars. I work with a lot of people in the medical profession who are used to trading time for dollars. They're high salaried, however they lose a lot of time, right? They can't have more customers come in the door because they don't want to work like 80-90 hours a week, and they can't add on more. I'm going to break this down for you today. What is next for you? I'm going to talk about mindset just really quickly. And I want you to understand that your mindset represents what your next level is. And I want you to think about this for a second. Whatever it is that you see for yourself when you think about your dream life, you think about what you want to see happen in this upcoming year, right? Or the end of this year, the next couple of months will be the end of this year. What is it that you see for yourself? Are you seeing freedom? Are you seeing more time? Are you seeing more income? Imagine it for a minute. I want you to think about what that next level is for you. And then the next question that I have for you is, what do you think is in the way of you realizing that next level? And I call those blockers. And often we have things that block us in our thought life, that prevent us from believing that the thing that is absolutely obtainable for us is obtainable. And so therefore we don't try, we don't start, we don't invest at the highest and tallest level. I'm going to break this down for you, right? And for some of you, this might be a harsh conversation if you're just watching me for the first time. But for those of you who know me and my heart, you understand Adrian writes fear. I appreciate you for being honest there, right? It's fear. It's like sometimes when you're already very successful at what you do or comfortable in what you do, it's easy to go with the flow of the known, even though it's not the highest and tallest use of your skill, your talent, or the life that you desire, right? So reaching for that thing or stepping into that next level or making that decision to invest at the highest level for yourself. Let me explain. See, if you knew for a fact that what you were going to do that would be a success, you would already invest, at the highest level, your time, your money, and your energy. Now, I want you to think about how you're investing currently, your time, your money, and your energy. And if you notice that you're not putting any time really into the dream for the next level that you desire, if you're not putting any, if you're afraid to invest at the highest level, imagine if you had a dream to hit, $500,000, $1 million in your business over the next year. Why would you invest $97? Right, in anything to figure out how to do that? I want you to think about it. Literally, wouldn't you invest at the highest and tallest solution? Wouldn't you invest at a level that's congruent with what it is that you want to realize? And I'm challenging you here because we're family, and I want you to understand that a lot of times, in order for us to get to our next level, we have to understand that we have to change our thought life, right? And our thought life is what's getting in the way. It's not your talent. It's not your skills. It's not that. I see it all the time. I have clients that come to me. They're already talented. They're already smart. Their beliefs in themselves are limited. And when I show them a new way to look at their skills and their talents differently, certainly teach them a new way to package what they're doing, and they show up for themselves by doing the work, they change their lives. And many of them change their lives relatively quickly. And some of them over the course of the year, see bigger results, even greater results, personally and otherwise. I want you to know this, that your next level is counting on your mindset. Hey, Katrina, so glad you're here. Your next level is counting on you elevating your thinking. And it's not, you don't get to the next level thinking the same way. It's funny how, when you grow, people often say, you changed, right? Well, you can't get to your next level being the same person that you are today and realizing that big goal. It's just, you become the sum of the investments that you make in yourself. The fact of the matter is your habits change. Your beliefs in yourself change, right? What you're manifesting changes. What you believe is possible for you and what you want around you, what you're reading changes. That's how you are able to step into your next level. And it's not even really about being unapologetic about it. It's just what you realize what growth looks like is the sum of the investments that you make. We're talking today simply about your next level. Your next level is waiting on you, all right? And it's waiting on you to challenge your fears, your doubts, your insecurity with action, with commitment, with investment, real dollars, right, in that next level. And for those of you who've watched me forever, right, a lot of my clients, a lot of people who've worked with me, have watched me over the last 20 years build the business. You know it's real. You've seen the results. We have hundreds of testimonials from clients, real people, lots of different people that share with you their results. And many of you have said, I'm coming, Mia, and you haven't made that step. And that next step, which is the Giant Experience Master Training, and you can learn about it at miaredrick.com. You haven't taken, why? What are you doing? Okay, what are you thinking? What is separating you from the life and the results that you desire? You see it, okay? You're afraid. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of, you can't be afraid that the system works. My system works because you've seen the results. So it's not that. Are you afraid of what success looks like on that other side? Are you afraid of that level of success? You know what I mean? Are you afraid of selling your products for more money? Are you afraid of working from the comfort of your home? I'm just challenging you around this, right? Because when you see something that you can't not deny over and over again, and you guys have seen over and over and over again, right? The kind of results my clients create. What keeps you from moving forward? It's certainly not what I'm showing you, because you can see that's real. And not all of those people can be lying. Hundreds of people aren't lying about the kind of results that they've created, right? It's that maybe it's just that you are afraid of what success looks like for you, your next level of success, you working from the comfort of your home, you elevating your fees and charging $2,500 per client or more, you hitting six figures in your business and creating options for your family, you know what I mean, being able to have a business that does $500,000 or more passively from the comfort of your home or anywhere around the world. Maybe you're afraid of that. Maybe that's the mindset. I'm just breaking this down. I told you it was going to be a tough live, and my only goal is to shake your shoulders and get you to really think about what is in the way of you taking an action or the actions necessary for the change that will absolutely, allow you to change your life. Mia, do you want to come on video? Really? Okay, let me know. I'm afraid of getting burned out trying to do too much at once. So all right, so that's such a good one too, Adrian, thank you. You know what? Think about it from this perspective. What really will burn you out is doing what you're doing. Okay? Sustaining doing what you're doing. Okay? That's the thing that actually will burn you out. For sure, right? Imagine doing something that isn't your sole purpose. Imagine doing something that isn't the calling that's on your life. Imagine doing something that isn't your gigantic and biggest calling, right? And doing that every single day. Imagine getting up in the morning and getting dressed and driving to go to work, a job that doesn't ignite your soul, doesn't allow you to be the truest part of yourself. Imagine that, right? And imagine protecting that. So not wanting to step into your next level because you're protecting the thing that already isn't enough. That's what we're talking about. All right. And I love your answer, your response, because it's so true that so often we fight with everything for the thing that we do not want. And the thing that we do want, we're afraid to step into that next level. And it's the reason why we live a life of quiet desperation. You know, when you watch people who hit their goals or accomplish their dreams, they have different habits, they have different mindsets, they have different beliefs, like literally. Trust me. And all you have to do is ask them. They're highly actionable. They move in the direction of their fears. They don't judge themselves by their failures. In fact, they don't see failure as failure in the typical sense. They recognize them as stepping stones in the direction or path of where they want to be. They honor failure as growth. They're not judging themselves based on anything, right? They want and see for themselves the highest and tallest version and know that they deserve it. I'm just trying to give you another perspective of how to look at your life. And I want to invite you guys, right, to really step into what your next level looks like. But you can't get there with the luggage that you have right now. You know, you might have to lose a bag or two. And that bag or two might be habits, beliefs, thoughts, right? The way you're investing in yourself, the way you spend your time. You know, each and every day, I can tell you for sure that it's the way that you spend your time. It's what you spend your time doing that determines whether or not you even hit a goal or get close to a goal, for sure. All right. And it doesn't mean that you have to spend all day to realize your goal. So a lot of times, you know, belief, like what you were saying, Adrian, is if I start a business, how am I going to run a business and do my job, right? Well, you could create a transition plan for yourself. I mean, that's what I did. I had a transition for myself. My youngest son was I guess he was in preschool. And I was like, by the time, you know, he's in school all day, I'm going to have figured this out. And he's now 17. Yes, he'll almost be 18 next year. Well, he'll be 18 next year, right? He's almost 18. So can you believe it? So I created a transition plan for myself. But I didn't hold on to, like, I'll just wait until he graduates. So I'll just wait. Why? You know, I knew that my life would be unrecognizable if I chose me. And I did. And I hope that this really supports someone in thinking differently this morning. It's a different kind of live for me, but I wanted to shake your shoulders, okay? And I want to shake your shoulders a little bit so that you'll step into your next level. If you've been watching me, then sign up for the Giant Experience Master Training online. The results are real. There are hundreds of results. Hundreds of women have attended the Giant Experience Master Training. And there's just such a diverse group of people who are sharing what their experience has been like. And they took the first step and invested in a full solution for themselves, right? So, all right. Any questions? Did this support you guys? All right. Like I said, this is good, you know, early in the day kind of conversation. Or if you're watching this at night, it's a good late night, you know, tea to sip on, right? And to really think about what does your next level look like and know that it's available to you. And most often we don't step into it because of our own belief system. It's not because your life can't change. It's because of you're not doing what you need to do to change those beliefs by taking big and tall actions. You know, thank you, Adrian. I've always invested in myself at the highest level, understanding I'm my number one investment. Me. I'm my number one investment. And I'm going to always invest in her 100%. Like literally. And I never saw investing in myself as a burden, right? Time, money, and energy. Never. It's just my requirement for living at the highest and tallest level of my life. And for those of you who over the next couple of months want to go into that next year with a life that's unrecognizable, and you really want to do that, imagine for yourself, what is it that you really truly want? And ask yourself, who do you need to become to realize that? What do you need in your life and in your world in order for you to realize whatever it is that you desire? All right. I love you. I love you guys. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. If you haven't seen my free webinar, watch it. Go to miaredrick.com. You'll see the link here, miaredrick.com. Sign up for it. It's 100% free. It'll help you package your knowledge. It's the first step to package your knowledge into a high-ticket product on or offline. If you've seen the webinar, or if you've been watching me forever, come to the Master Training. All right, come to the Giant Experience Master Training and invest in yourself this year, all right? I love you, and I'd love to support you. Talk to you soon.